people don't like when I say that because they think that it encourages hoarding, but that's not what I mean by that, y'all. I just mean that if you see a vision within the trash, keep it. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree and I love zines. And today I want to talk about a store I love so much. It's a Japanese discount store called DAISO. This is one of many places that I like to source zine supplies. I love going to DAISO because the stationery that they offer here is a lot cuter than when I go to the dollar store, or if I have to source through a lot of thrift stores or vintage stores or something to find a lot of cool material for scrapbooking, zine making, or junk journaling. It cuts the process in half because the stuff there's already cute, and it's also very accessible. So the price point is usually starting at around $1.75 at DAISO. They import a lot of stuff from Japan, and the stuff that they offer is just so cute. I love going there. So I wanted to do this haul to show you some of the stuff that I usually get to use in my zines. But just keep in mind, DAISO is a huge discount store that offers a lot of other things that are practical for daily life. So if you're familiar with dollar stores, with Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or the 99-cent store, think of DAISO like that, but it's filled with a bunch of Japanese products. Since they are Japanese products, a lot of the products that are in DAISO are marked in yen, which is the Japanese currency. But if you're shopping in America or whatever your country is, right? Because I know that they have DAISOs in other countries. So when you walk around the store, if you're confused by the conversion of Japanese yen, they do have conversion charts available throughout the store that will convert it for you. Here, I live in America, so it's converted in USD, which is the United States dollar. So today I want to show you the stuff that I typically get. But like I always say, and like I said in my last zine supplies tour video, the Five Below one, if you haven't seen it, you can watch it. It looks like this. Like I said in that video, you don't have to spend any money to make your zines, okay? You don't have to spend any money on zine supplies or go shopping at DAISO or any other store for that matter to make your zines, okay? Whatever you have on hand, whatever's just laying around, you can create a zine like that. And I have so many resources and so many videos showing you guys examples of that. But I just want to use that as a disclaimer that this video is in no way saying that you have to shop at DAISO for your zine stuff. It's just me sharing what I typically get at DAISO, and maybe if it's helpful for you or applicable to you in your daily life and you have maybe $20 to spare, it is one of my favorite places to buy zine supplies. Not the only one, but one of many. Okay, I get zine supplies from all sorts of places, and most times it costs me little to no money to do it. If you've seen any of my videos, sometimes I just like to pick up trash. I like to go through recycling bins. I like to just source stuff from all sorts of places. But DAISO is a store that I know a lot of people are interested in, so I picked out some of my faves to show you guys today. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the haul. The first thing that I got from DAISO that I think that a lot of zine makers can utilize in their work are these design papers. Oh my gosh, I actually got a lot more than I thought I did. Hold on. So I ended up getting 4 different packs of these design papers. So these design papers can be used for origami, it could use for wrapping stuff like gifts, or you can use it to wrap utensils or something like that, because you know sometimes at parties people wrap the cutlery and the disposable utensils, or it doesn't have to be disposable, but they wrap the utensils in cute paper for like at weddings and stuff. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. You can use this paper for a lot of stuff. Okay, it's very flexible and versatile. You could use it for a lot of things, but I like to use it in my zines as backgrounds or just to rip up and use for texture and collaging in my zines. The most important thing about these though, okay, so if everything at DAISO is around $1.75, and every single one of these packs is $1.75. But something very important to keep in mind when you're getting these, this is just what I like to do personally, but maybe it'll give you more bang for your buck, is to check out the pack and see how many sheets of paper are in it. So this one right here, this design paper is all plaid papers. So I'm not sure if you could see on the back, it has different designs, but it's all plaid. It comes with 50 sheets in here. This is $1.75. This other one I got though, also $1.75, and it only comes with 16 sheets. I really liked this design paper. It's really cute. It has a lot of floral prints and the theme of blue colors. I really like it, so I didn't mind spending $1.75, but if you're on a stricter budget and you're just like, okay, I'm spending the same amount of money and I'm getting less sheets of paper than in the other design paper packs, that's just something to keep in mind. I usually do like to get the packs that have a lot more sheets in it because, like I said, I'm getting more bang for my buck. But if you don't care about that and you just like the design that it is, it's still pretty cheap. That's just a tip, just in case you go in there and you see a lot of cool design paper and you start stocking up and realize that some of them have less sheets of paper than others. So here's another one that I got. It's really, really cute, and it has a bunch of musical themes on it. And what I like about this one is that it's double-sided. So some of the paper will be like this one. The plaid paper is plaid on one side and blank on the other side. But some design paper at DAISO have double-sided design paper. So this one is double-sided. On one side, it has all the musical themes in different colors. And then on the back, there'll be a sort of graphic paper on it. I'll try to show you guys, but there'll be another design on the back. So it's reversible. If you don't like the design on the front, but you think that the design on the back is something that you can use in your zine, these are perfect. They're so good for the cost. It's one thing to get the packs that have 50 sheets. That's a great value, but it's another thing to get one maybe with less sheets. This one.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the up.
The mic cut out, so we're going micless. No more mic. Hopefully you could still hear me. But what I was saying before it cut out was that these are 36 count. There's 36 sheets of paper in this for $1.75, but it's reversible. It's double-sided design paper, music pattern, and it's super cute, guys. It's so cute. And this is the last one that I got. I thought this was really cute. It says, "White Rabbit, I love carrots." And on the bottom, you can see that it has different designs. So there's different ones that you can choose to use. And this one only comes with 24 sheets. But like I said, it's up to your preference. If you want to just get more value and start picking out the design packs that have 50 sheets, that's your prerogative. It's up to you. But I find that a lot of the cuter ones have less sheets. Okay, and the second thing that I got from DAISO that I like to use or incorporate into my zines are these hard trading card cases. So this is a holographic trading card case. Usually people use these for trading cards. I really like using these for my zines. I have an example here. I put one of my mini zines in the little case, and it's really good at protecting mini zines that have a lot of texture. So what I'm thinking of is like when I make a master copy that has a lot of like tape on it or glue on it or stickers on it that could easily flake off, or if I try to store it, it could get caught on other things because it's a master copy, you know, it has maybe a lot of texture on it. I would like to slip mini zines into something like this. And they do have a lot of different sizes. I like to get the smaller sizes like this because not only can I put my zines in them, I also have a small business called Bree's Tiny Print Shop. And sometimes I like to slip stickers that I sell into them just to make them a little bit sturdier if I don't have the right kind of envelope to send to a customer. So if I'm running low on the proper rigid mailers that I usually use for stuff like that, for stationery that I sell, I like to use stuff like this for sticker orders. So this is really cool to have. It does only come with 3 of them. So if that's not cost effective for you, then you might not want to get it. But to me, it's worth it because I'm not using it in bulk. So like I said, with my shop, this is like an emergency. If I don't have the right packing material or something, I'll tend to look for one of these. But I also like to use these for master copies that are just really special, like the ones that I don't want to get messed up by throwing it into a bin with other master copies, because it's like a lot of my zines are lifted off the paper because I like to make a lot of my zines by hand, so it'll have a lot of texturized elements to it. It might have stickers with glitter on it, or it might have tape that could easily get caught on something else. So I like to use these trading card cases for that. I cannot take credit for using this for mini zines. The first time I ever saw this was in Texas when I went to Lone Star Zine Fest, and I have a video about that too if you want to watch it. It's right here. And Alex was so kind to gift me some of their zines, and they placed them in the little trading card little sleeves. I thought that was so brilliant, and I remember telling them, I was like, I'm so going to use that for my zines. So I started using them ever since. So I went to Lone Star Zine Fest in October. So it's been about a few months I've been using that, and I think it's really cool. So I think other people should know about it just in case you think that that applies to you and your work. Because maybe you might see that and you don't want to put your zine in it and you're like, oh my gosh, I needed trading cards for something else. Like a lot of stuff that I use for zines, what I love about it is that it has multiple uses, right? So you don't have to use the design paper just for zines. You can use it for origami. You can use it for wrapping paper. You can use it for a myriad of things, right? Same thing with the hard case trading card sleeves. You could use that for a lot of different things. All right, moving on to the third thing that I got from DAISO today that I think is very applicable to zine makers are stickers. I got these two packs of stickers. They're called flake stickers. I really love flake stickers because they're kind of see-through, which makes them really flexible for collaging. I know that everybody doesn't like to have see-through stickers in their work, but I do just because I like being able to see the texture in the background. So this one, a lot of the stickers at DAISO come in themes, just kind of like the design paper. So like I showed you with the music notes that are double-sided, right? On the front of the casing, you can see the different type of design papers that they offer. So you can see on the front that these are the 4 different kinds that you'll get in this pack. Also, side note, I like to use the packaging. I save all the plastic because I may need to use it for other things like in my business or whatever. But this stuff that comes, the packaging, even the barcode on the back, I like to cut all that up and save it in a separate box that I organize for, you know, different materials that I use for stuff in my zines, because you can use that for like ransom letters or for collaging. So I never throw anything out, and people don't like when I say that because they think that it encourages hoarding, but that's not what I mean by that, y'all. I just mean that if you see a vision within the trash, keep it. I like to keep it. You could always use a barcode for your own zines. You could always use these little design papers for something in your work, or I don't know. I see inspiration in everything, so I like to just throw that out there just in case it applies to you. But the same applies to the stickers. So they come in these little cute little casings. It's a lot of plastic, but like I said, I always keep the plastic and reuse it. But once I get inside and I start using the stickers, I keep the packaging too, because look on the back, it shows a design of each sticker that comes inside of it. And I think that that's really cute, and I think you could totally cut these out and use it for a project. I like how the stickers at DAISO come in themes like this. This is a purple one that I got. And on the back, same thing. It has all of the stuff that's inside, which I really appreciate that aspect too, because when it's stacked like this, you can't see every single sticker. You just have to have good faith that it's going to be some good quality stickers in there. But when you turn it around, you can see it. So not all of the stickers at DAISO are like this, but I do like getting these flake stickers specifically because they typically will have the designs on the back, which I think is really convenient and cool, because then you could see how you can utilize some of these things in your projects. Oh, and another thing about the stickers, look at the count too. So just like the design paper, these are $1.75 a pack, and sometimes packs have more stickers than others. Sometimes I don't want to spend $1.75 on a sticker sheet that only has 12 stickers on it. Depending on what your mood is, you're going to want to look at the count of it to see if you're getting more value out of it. It just depends on what you want. Sometimes some stickers are really, really cool, but there's only 2 in a pack and it's gonna cost me $1.75. Other times there's a lot of stickers in a pack like this of 40, but they're not as aesthetically aligned with how my zines typically look. Just because there's more doesn't mean it's a value, and just because there's less doesn't mean it's not a value. It's just based on, like, it's subjective, right? Whatever you think is valuable, like whatever works with your style and what you want to use in your zines. Okay, this next one that I get may not apply to zine makers at large. Like, it may not apply to a lot of zine makers, but it may apply to a select few. But also, this next thing I'm about to show you is very practical in your everyday life, and it's just a standard office supply, and it is a bag of paper clips. I got the colorful pack and it comes with 150 paper clips. This also cost $1.75. I like to get these paper clips because they're really cute and I use them in my zines. So I know not everybody uses paper clips in their zines, but I have zines that come with mini zines inside of them, or maybe a sticker will come inside, or maybe they're a little bit interactive where I have to attach more paper inside. So I typically will buy these packs of paper clips because they come really handy in my own zines. So I have a zine called You Kinda Suck #4, and inside of that folio zine is one jumbo sticker of the title and then 2 mini zines. And instead of just slipping it in there, because I do wholesale and I send my zines to other stores throughout the country, they may put my zine up on a shelf, and if I put the zine in there freely, someone may pick it up and it'll fall out. The alternative to putting it in a plastic sleeve and making sure that it's all concealed within the sleeve, I use the paper clips, because then people can still flip through it, they could still see it, they see that zines are attached inside, they could look through those if they want, but it's just more accessible, I think, to me when I use the paper clips for that aspect. So I have this zine called Nick Cage is Cool and You Guys Are Just Jealous, and I always try to put these in plastic sleeves because there's elements in here that are interactive that if they fell out, it doesn't make sense to use a paper clip for those things. Like inside of this, I tape money inside, fake money, and I tape that into one of the pages of the zine, or I glue it in there, and it just is not, it's an eyesore if that stuff is in there with a paper clip. It just doesn't make sense. So I glue it in there and I put it in the plastic sleeve because I don't want a lot of people to flip through it and have those aspects fall out of it. Like I said, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use plastic on your zines. You don't have to use paper clips. That's just something that I use that I think may apply to some people that like to add additional goodies in their folio zines. Okay, and the last thing that I got from DAISO this trip, but I sometimes have to rebuy this thing every year, is a clear binder with sleeves inside. So you can buy a clear binder that already has the sleeves attached inside, or you can buy the binder and add sleeves manually, so you can pick and choose how many sleeves you want in the binder. So if you buy the one that has the sleeves inside, where is it? This one comes with the sleeves already inside. They're stitched in there like a book. It's bound in here. So it only comes with a limited amount of sleeves. If you want that, that's cool. I'll usually fill this up within a year. And what I mean, I didn't even explain why I use it. I use these to put mini zines into. I like to lay them flat because if you've ever tried to store mini zines folded up, they do stack up over time and it gets a little annoying. I also have plenty of boxes with zines in them, mini zines specifically, because they are so thick when you start stacking them up. I also like to put them in photo albums. I also have a video about that too if you want to watch it, and it shows how I organize mini zines in photo albums. But the binder is really cool if you want to conserve space and just lay them out flat. So it is cool when you have a zine in its true form, right? Like it's all folded up and it's mini and you can flip through it. That's all fine and good, but sometimes you just need more space, right? So I like to use binders like this one here. I use this binder and I purchase my own sleeves for the most part. I do use this other one too, but I like to be able to add my own sleeves, and I just lay the zine flat. I unfold it and put it in one of the plastic sleeves, and then I could flip through and use it if I need to. Like some of these are master copies, so if I need to make more copies, I just grab it from the sleeve and scan it, taking it out of the sleeve. And this is what it looks like when I fold it up. So instead of storing it this way in a photo album, which I also like to do, or in a box, which I do primarily, I like to put them in something like this. This is also really cool if you like to do Zine Fest, or if you do markets where you're popping up or vending. You can put something like this out so people can have a portfolio of all your mini zines. See, that's why I wrote that here. I think I was using this at some point for display. And I put the following 4 zines are in Variety Zine Pack Volume 1. So sometimes when people buy zines from me, they're not able to, they can't read it right away because it's packaged. So Zine Pack Variety number 1 comes like this. I like to package it like this. All together, there's 4 zines inside of here. I sell these in my shop, but I also like to do vending events where I go out in person and have a table, like a pop-up, and I sell those, and people can't always look through and see what they're buying, right? So I used this at some point to be able to show all the zines that are in that pack. When you buy this, you're getting these zines. And I pointed so they make sure that they know which zines come in what. So I even put a sticker that said it's double-sided. So that way when they flip it over, they can see that this is not a new zine. This is actually the back of the zine when they unfold it. So similar to this Kuromi one, I put this Kuromi one in a sleeve, and you can read through the zine, all of that. But then when you unfold the entire zine, on the back side, there's a secret poster So I like to be able to sometimes keep it a secret. So if they see that there's like, if they peep through this little hole here or whatever, they can see that there's something on the other side, and then maybe they'll be curious to open it up, and it's a fun little interactive element of the zine. Other times I let them know that there's something on the back. So this zine, I do let them know, and it says unfold me. So if you were reading this zine and it's all folded up, you would know to unfold it, and this would be on the back. But it's cool to have these clear sleeves because then people can see it, you can display it, or you can just store your mini zines this way. So that is it for the DAISO haul. I really hate using the word haul because I don't like to overconsume or anything. I actually like to keep it pretty simple when I buy things, zine supplies specifically from stores or chains. And this trip here only cost me, I think, $17. Yeah, it cost me $17.40, and I was able to get the design paper. I got 4 packs of design paper. I got 2 things of stickers. I got this 150 pack of paper clips. I also got the binder with the sleeves inside of it. Those are 2 separate things that you can buy at DAISO. And then I also got the hard case for trading cards. All of that for 17 bucks. I like to keep it very simple. I don't like to splurge at DAISO. I mean, I have definitely done that, but I'm trying in 2025 to just cut back a little bit and not get too excited with the zine supplies, because I'm very prone to stocking up on a lot of supplies and not using it all. So I'm trying not to encourage hauls or anything like that. I don't really like that type of language, but this is just the stuff that I like to use because it's applicable to me. But you guys, there is so much stuff you could get at DAISO. It's really cute in there. You can also shop with DAISO online too. So if it's not available near you, try checking out the DAISO website and see if you can purchase things and have them shipped to you. All right, that's all that I have for today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment, let me know. And if you have a DAISO near you, please let us know in the comments what you like to get from there, because that can really help people when they're looking for zine supplies. All right, until next time, guys, bye.